I'm thrilled to be with these people. It's not only stimulating, it's an amazing form of entertainment. And I'm particularly fond of the literacy. I'm going to be reading from Reset. A couple of sestinas and some other material in between. I just arbitrarily grabbed a section of the book. The gift of understanding time, not created nor destroyed. Matter is the totality of totality. It is here where we exist forever, where time is only time because it moves, and time moves point to point when in our thoughts. What is the substance of thoughts, stringing us along the tightrope of time, thus shaping the consequence of what moves? This, the meaning of everything that is. Always in the moment called forever, the plasma feels within totality. And in this totality, where do we exist because of our thoughts? Enter the continuum forever, stretching the possibilities of time, where everything that was and will be is within our mind, the only thing that moves. And what within our mind moves? The waves of photons in totality. The very reason of our existence is from orchestrated streaming of our thoughts through the infinite expanses of time, always in the moment and forever. And what is forever? It is the very point that never moves, a complete static stasis without time, the totality of totality, monolithic stillness. We move by thoughts within the growing lifetime of what is. And what is this that always is? This consciousness that is here forever, alive and amplifying through our thoughts, expanding hypotheses so it moves, being without borders in totality, throughout the ultimate expanse of time. For time is only time because it moves, forever alive in its totality. Our thoughts, the only origin for time. Because of the transient nature of thoughts, residing in them will move us along faster than in our present state of action, beaming us, as it were, to where we ultimately plan to arrive in the blink of an eye compared to the travel time it would physically take to arrive at the same place. When one considers quantum entanglement in the commutative skills of photons, why wouldn't we assume all particles have that capability and thus be able to synaptically jump from point to point within the stasis of the event, in essence, traveling the distance instantaneously? I believe all matter to be governed by the same laws and thus unified within this principle. Everything, in my opinion, reverberates and thus is sympathetic to the harmonic at a minimum of vibration. The intensity of this vibration is predicated upon the mass from its emanation, and accordingly, the intensity of its gravity, thus how it attracts or repels other matter. I firmly believe we reside within a Mobius perimeter where everything in this interspatial consolidation has always existed. Time is of no consequence because of the telepathic nature through entanglement. It seems the enactment of observation is where time comes into the equation. For through consciousness, it is within our examination that we create time moving through hypotheses. The unification is that specific ability to examine. It is there that time moves, thus begins. The totality of totality is the neural completeness, and we evoke the reality of the moment within this interspatial singular neuroplastic consciousness. this point in time, this singularity, constant, the only changing through my exploration, such hues, transfigurations, the stars endlessly spread and wrapped within myself. 40 years of age, the ability to rid yourself of excess baggage without guilt. 50 years of age, less baggage. 60 years of age, no baggage. 70 years of age, you enter your sweet section. Depending on how you took care of yourself will determine your longevity. We should always seek the light, embrace the better angels of our being to reach beyond and be all we can be. For in this thrust of goodness there is grace and peace of heart where there is peace of mind, when consciousness so to fill our soul with love. Would you rather hate than love? Live in darkness and never seek the light? Stay fixed in your opinions? Close your mind? Lose the majesty of human being? Pride your meanness and your fall from grace, and thus you are now what you choose to be? Choose to be, not to be. Surely you will never be without love, and without love you will never find grace, and without grace the dark will shroud the light, and without the light there is no being, and you'll be trapped forever in your mind. And how do we fix our mind so to maximize all that we can be? Love is the only reason worth being. For what would creation be without love? What would life's journey be without light? Who'd want to live in a world without grace? Just think about divine grace. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Isn't it how warm the glow of this light, directing us to be all we can be, while guiding us to higher ground through love, this ultimate life force, human being? The art of human being is just to simply live your life with grace, to live with open heart, so full of love, and conscious so to live with open mind in order to become all one can be, while guided by the synergy of light. Human being as directed by mind, full of grace, the art of learning to be bathed within the glory of love and light. We exist within a consciousness that is interconnected. It is a constant active state of being of which we are part, and thus, being made up of the same component material, we have the power to transmit a conversation almost amongst everything that exists. It is our moral responsibility to be aware of this eternal, continuous conversation. As part of the Gaian principle, within the totality of totality, where matter cannot be created or destroyed, where the earth and infinite heavens are the repository of all memory, we dwell amongst all those who've lived before us and all those who will first come. Our grandfathers and grandmothers, our fathers and mothers, our brothers and sisters, our children, every living creature, every stone, every particle of astral dust. We alive and one interspatial singularity. That's from Reset. Everyone is welcome. It's a perpetual master class. I am just humbled by the fathomless talent that proceeds to parade itself before me. God bless the ethers. Peace every first Saturday at 1 o'clock. All are welcome. Till next time.